Hey everyone, it's Louis D again, and pardon me with the outfit. I just came from the office, so I'm still wearing my office clothes, but don't worry, I'm gonna get dressed up right after I do this video blog. So, for this book review video blog, I'll be talking about a Wattpad novel entitled Forever Mine by Elizabeth Reyes. Yep, you heard me. I'm gonna be doing a book review video blog on a Wattpad novel. Now, I don't usually do book review video blogs of Wattpad novels just because it's like I can't really say anything much about them because I felt like it was just like not much reaction. So yeah, you kind of get a hint. Like I don't know if you guys would. By the way, I got a Goodreads account, but I don't really expose it. This is technically the first time that I'm talking about it. But like I've read like a lot of books, and if I don't really have much reaction, chances are I'm not able to do a book review video blog. I'm so sorry, authors, but yeah, no choice. That's the reality. Anyway, enough about this intro and all that stuff. Let's proceed with Forever Mine. Oop, let me just check if that's the correct title. Oh, Felicity. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. So, yeah. Forever Mine by Elizabeth Reyes. So, what is the book all about? Oh, hold on. I gotta be careful. I might spoil some stuff. We have no choice. No, just kidding. Anyway, it's interesting because I did not like read the synopsis before actually reading the book, and I had like this impression where, to be honest with you, I don't know about you guys, but like I have a tendency to like a book because of its cover, and like when I saw the cover, it seems like pretty interesting, but for some odd reason, I don't know. I thought like I'm gonna be seeing mythical creatures, those typical young adult YA novels that go around like there's this like hot guy and he's gonna be turning into a wolf or a vampire or what other mythical creatures? I don't know, a beast, I guess. Anyway, so when I was like reading throughout the story, I was like, this is just like a typical girl from Arizona now going to California, and I'm like, there's nothing really too magical about the story up until like after reading, I guess, about like 8 chapters of the book. Well, 8 chapters of the Wattpad novel. When I read like the synopsis, because I would read over the phone using the Wattpad beta app, and once you touch or click, whatever you want to call it, the novel, it directly goes to the content, to the chapters. So when I was like, I didn't bother like reading the synopsis or like the summary, and then I just went straight to the book. Read it, and I noticed that there wasn't really anything about, about being magical or anything, and it's like, Angel was just like a normal guy. Oh, by the way, there's another thing. The characters have interesting names. Sydney and Angel, they're like girly names, which I kind of like when they're being used to guys. I don't know. It's just me, I guess. So when I was reading it, I read the synopsis. Oh, that's how it is. So it's just like a typical romance, YA novel, and yet there's just something about it that I don't know. I guess it's what you call the remix strategy. I guess that Elizabeth Reyes did. But I kind of got hooked into it, and I'm like looking forward to read the other novels of the other brothers and the other characters in the story. If I get any reaction, that's kind of a good thing. And throughout the book, it was simple, yet there was something about it that's really catchy. It's just gonna make you, what you call this, really get hooked, and you really want to like scroll towards the chapters, just because it's simple, yet there's something about the pace of it, like, Angel and Sarah's like growing relationship, which by the way for me is another typical YA thing. Well, that I don't like that about the story. Like she just kind of like met this guy, or probably she met this guy before or for a few times, but it's like Sarah wasn't as close as Sydney, and like Sarah is like so into Sydney, and then they would go with this whole siblings. We treat each other like siblings, but like what I would hear from some other booktubers, like how they don't like it when there's this hot guy and then there's the best friend and then the girl goes with the hot guy. So typical YA. I kind of don't like it, but still overall I'm liking it because I'm getting a reaction. I may not like exactly like the story itself is going to be like in real life, but eliciting emotions. Good job, Elizabeth Reyes. I think I was able to put that in one of the Wattpad chapters in that book. So, yeah, I got a Wattpad account, obviously. So you gotta check that out too. Okay, enough segues for now. Let's get back to the review. Okay, so then there's like this simple conflict in the story about how Sarah creates some sort of a white lie or conceals the identity of Sydney. And it's like, okay, you're not exactly lying, but it's not like you are kind of saying something. It's like you're not telling the truth, but technically she's still not like really lying because she's not really saying anything otherwise. So, I don't know about you guys, like, and sometimes when people like tell us stuff like, hey, these are blah blah blah, and you can't blame Sarah for hiding it, Angel. I mean, really? You told her that girls can't be best friends with guys? If I were like in Sarah's shoes, I'd be like, what? Oh god. I think I'm gonna keep this forever because Sarah's just so into Angel, which I don't know why. Looks I guess can be quite deceiving and a little something you can't point je ne sais quoi. Anyway, going back to the book review. So, throughout the story, there are like some annoying characters. All throughout, Dana's annoying, one of those like third-party scenes, but not exactly to the point where it's stressful, but it can elicit emotion. Like Dana, she's this like other girl in the story who's kind of flirty all over Angel, but Angel totally doesn't like her, and like the coach. Now that's like the turning point of the story. And there's this another typical YA stereotype again, like wherein main characters are kind of like acting like fools, or they're acting like dumb. How come they didn't figure it out? There are like rumors like about the coach being being a maniac or being a pervert or being. I'm like, oh god. Like I knew that if I were Sarah, I would like be like, oh no, enough of this. Like, you gotta read the story to understand what I mean. I was just really annoyed at Sarah towards the end. But it's kind of a good thing that I was annoyed. I think that's what Elizabeth is trying to get out of me. And there's one thing that I learned. Wow, I learned something in a Wattpad novel. Rumors start in something, and it's just like when they say jokes are half meant. It's like there's a thought of it. There's got to be something that's coming from. There's got to be like that story. There's some sort of a validity. And fortunately for the coach, Rudy, you were what? Rude. Okay, you are just so rude. What else do I got to say? Well, overall, I really, really enjoyed the book. I was hooked up to it. If I weren't busy with other stuff, I would have probably finished that in like a day or a couple of days. Well, I'm kind of a slow reader. A lot of people, I don't know if you guys know that. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but whatever. I'm just saying to myself. But then again, I like the development. Simple yet clean. The characters. There were some typical YA things, but it wasn't as cringing. I wasn't cringing, y'all. So, I would suggest that you read it. I would give it like around 4 out of 5, I guess, or 4 point something, just to kind of give a little bit of a leeway, a little bit extra. So, and I'm just looking forward to reading other Wattpad novels. I hope that I'm able to access them one way I don't know if Elizabeth's gonna like put all the chapters, but as far as I know, she's like selling it online. So yeah, I'm hoping that I get to have copies. If you guys got copies, online copies, and you can lend it to me, that would be wonderful. But yeah, I guess that's just how it is. So yep, I think that's about it. By the way, feel free to comment down below your comments or what are your thoughts about the book as well. Also, I'm kind of like in the reading rest mode right now, just because I want to like save on many books, increase my to read pile. I don't really have that much yet, so yep. You guys can lend me books. That would be wonderful. How I wish. But anyway, yeah. So just feel free to comment down below about the video. If you guys want to be updated about my video blogs or other random stuff, oh my god, I get tongue-tied. Bosun Kwan. Okay, if you guys want to be updated about, any book review video blogs or, other random stuff that I, do, those word puns, choreo videos, just anything that's being Luicity, typical silly me as usual, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It's just somewhere around that lower right corner, so you just gotta click that so that every time that I'll be posting something, I think YouTube's gonna help me to promote it. Anyway, so yep. Also, if you guys have any suggestions about what I should read next and hopefully do a book review, feel free to comment it down below as well. And I'm hoping that I do read your suggestions, if ever your comments, or ever that you guys are commenting. So feel free to hit down any book suggestions. Hopefully I get to do a book review about them. And yep, that's about it. Also check out my Wattpad account. It's Luicity. My novel, I'm Always Treated Like a Girl, is out there, so you guys gotta check that out. So yep, and also yeah. Oh, by the way, another thing that I forgot. Either you hit the subscribe button or you can click the bell notification. I think that's a new feature. Well, I'm so kind of outdated. But that is kind of like, relatively new feature in YouTube. And also, check out my live journal account. If you guys also want to see like my other video blogs, it's also there, luicity.livejournal.com. Right, so that's about it. And I am happy to do this video blog. I know it's been a while since I did a book review. Well, not too a while since I did Crazy Rich Asians lately. And I'm excited, very excited to read, the next book. But I gotta, like I said, I gotta increase my to read pile for now. So, I guess that's about it. So I encourage you all to read, to have a passion for creativity, and to have a passion for discovery. This is Luicity. Bye, y'all.